there's a circumferential weld right here around this shaft, and it's just broken loose. So, but in order to get the impeller out and the shaft out, you basically have to take this whole assembly apart. The second stage is spinning freely on the shaft. And normally that wouldn't be a big deal. There's a shear pin in there that you replace and then you're good to go and you're back at it. But this one doesn't have a shear pin. That second stage is welded directly to the shaft that runs from the motor up to the first stage. The only way to fix it is to take the whole thing apart and re-weld that circumferential weld, which doesn't sound like a big deal. Sounds pretty straightforward, but in order to take the blower off, there's 6 bolts that house the blower to the motor frame, and in order to get those off, you got to get the wheels off. And if you've ever worked on a snowblower, getting the wheels off is an absolute nightmare. They get rusted and all that moisture gets in there. So I got one off pretty easy. The second one here I can't get off. I'm going to try this trick that I saw. You just weld a nut on the end, and then you basically use it like a, you can use the bolt as like a pusher. So I'm going to try that real quick. If I had something with a flange on it, it would probably be a little better, but I'll try this. We just turn this real easy and it will just... Oh, dang it. That's on there pretty hard. Well, I welded on again. I beefed up those tacks and I put a little more heat onto that hub. That is not coming off. Should I put an impact wrench on it? This is why I hate snow blowers. They're just... Yeah, well that worked. And now I just have 3 little tack welds to cut. That was, oh, that's hot. That was never coming off of there. All right, well, back to the main project. Getting this front off. Part number 2 that sucks is these 3 bolts on this side, 6 bolts total. The nuts are not captured, so you have to fiddle a wrench down in there. Doesn't seem like a big deal until you get to the bottom one, which is nearly impossible to reach. And there is an entire mouse colony down in here. That is nasty. Split that open, easier to get down to that last nut, but there is an entire mouse colony in the bottom. It's probably 2 inches thick of rotten leaves and mouse droppings, and so I gotta try to scoop that out. Let's see. Oh, that actually came out really easy. This is surprising. So did that one. This was coming right off, but now it's stuck. Well, at least it didn't hit me in the face. Key out. Spacer. Bearing. Ooh! Okay. Bearing. So in order to get the rest of this out, there's bolts in from the sides. Easy enough. And there's the busted weld. Alright, this is what I've decided. I can still kind of see the brake marks on this old weld. So, and again, this thing's like 40 years old, so I don't know if, you know, spending a half a day on it is really worth it. So, I wire brushed this to get most of the chunky rust off. I wire brushed the other side, and you can kind of still see the broken weld there. I'm going to use that broken weld to refit this, and then I'll just go around it and slowly, you know, kind of do some step welding around it to try to keep. So I found this. It's a 3-point adapter sleeve for 3-point arms. But what I'm thinking is it's a slip fit on that shaft, and I can just weld like a short weld bead 180 degrees out from each other, and it should shrink this collar down a little bit. And then I can put that on there and hammer it on there, and that should hold everything pretty square for me. So let's try that. Shrink fitting a collar on there, whoever's idea that was. Don't listen to them anymore. That was awful. It got jammed on there, and then I had to pull it off, and it didn't even hold the thing tight. So I flipped the pulley sprocket around the other way so I could get to the set screw, and I just snugged it on there and put the set screw in, and it seems to be holding everything just fine. Space the weld out, kind of little on this side, little on that side, and work it around so it's not getting this all out of whack.